Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Weekend's over. Let's see the market, how the stock market opens. I'll try and do the NASDAQ as well. So I'll try and do Bitcoin, Ethereum, crypto markets, NASDAQ on the technicals. If you're skeptical, watch my videos I've been making for free for 4 years. People call me Nostradamus, and I've made thousands of multi-millionaires and millionaires, which is beautiful. And I'll show you some of those comments of proof of that. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals, and the market slightly red on all coins today. Pocket down 4%, World 4%, BNB 2%. Market's just slowly bleeding. Bitcoin down 1.763. It's about to activate my trades, everyone, on Bybit. 63k, that inverse head and shoulders, it failed the descending wedge. So I've been warning everyone about it for a while, that Bitcoin, my trades were 63k and 58k based off this rising wedge that breaks down, and then we're in this descending wedge, and this descending wedge looks like it's about to fail and break down. Bitcoin's about to activate my trades at 63k. If you've been following me, we've been waiting for this trade for a very long time. Let's see if it's activated over on Bybit. Bybit, this is my account, 585, dropping quite big right now. I'm down around $5,000 this morning because I did buy back. Look, we came down to 63,123. My trades for 2 Bitcoin at 63k, 5 Bitcoin at 58k, and 1 million Doge, half a million Doge at 0.09. Let's see if it activates. 63,200 came down to 63,100. Big support here, but it's just not much of a bounce at all. Not much bouncing. I think I'll let it activate my trades naturally. 63k and then that 58k. This was not good. We really needed to see this this descending wedge break out upwards. Why? Because if it broke out upwards, this descending wedge, it would have created an inverse head and shoulders. But now by breaking down like this, if we break down more, it's not going to create inverse head and shoulders. And that pattern, that bullishness is very dangerous. But I've been expecting this 58k for a while. If you've been following my videos for the last months, we sold in March, and I've been expecting this 58k. Why? Because Bitcoin, if you look at all year, going back to October last year, it's been trending on this yellow trend line. So 58k was my target. And we sold back here in March, if you remember. I sold there. And I rebought down here quite strongly on the drop the last few days. You can see over on Bybit, 585, which is around, so it's about down 15k since I started buying in. I've got 200k cash. I've got 85,000 MCRT, slightly down. Bitcoin, I've got 80k, down 2%. Uniswap, 52k, down a little bit. WorldCoin, this is where I lost money here. On World, on Pocket, down 4%. My buy orders... My buy orders on Pocket at 0.04, and I've got my orders at 63k on Bitcoin, which looks like it's about to activate. Okay, let's look at the bigger picture. So on the weekly, what am I seeing? Double top, clear double top, not good. Major support not till 48k. Oh shit. We also have another major support, I would say, here. I don't think we come down below 52 if we do break, to be honest, because that was the start of the... But that's a clear double top. Look at that on the weekly. Clear double top. That's not so nice to be buying. Better to pull back to support to buy, which major support is at 59 and 51. But I would say 51 isn't really. It's like more here. 49, that's where super strong support is. I don't think Bitcoin ever goes below... I call it now. I don't think Bitcoin ever goes below this support. It never goes below 48k ever again. I don't think so. Unless some big worldwide problem, like some war breaks, like Third World War breaks out, which is very possible, then we go below 48k. But unless something like that happens, I would say the bottom for Bitcoin forever is 48k. There's just so much support there. You can see going back to 2021, 2022 supports. You can see 2024 supports. There's a lot of support at this 48k. But if World War II breaks out, we'll possibly go below. World War III breaks out, we'll go below that. But you can see that this trend line is a strong one. So I'll still keep my trades at 59 and 63. We came very close to activating that trade. Let's look at the closer time frames to see if my trade is going to be... So someone just sold on that 4-hourly. So let's go closer. Let's go to the minutes, 1 minute. So now we're zooming into the minutes. And you can see that sell that happened, right? It happened 6:36. And now we're at 7:02. So it happened 6:36. So it happened 7:02, 6:36. So it happened 28 minutes ago. And you can see the normal buying and selling of Bitcoin, the volume. It's around, you can see 8 Bitcoin, 14 Bitcoin per minute. Here it was 1,500 Bitcoin. So you can see the normal volume per minute is 14, 10. Like right now we're having volume of quite high volume, 50 buy volume coming in, big buy volume. But you can see that sell was 1,500 Bitcoin sold. We just came down to 63,100. There is buying volume coming in now, strong ones. You can see here like 229 Bitcoin. But let's go zoom out a little bit, and you can see on the 15-minute that sells and these buys coming in, but the volume on them is still tiny. It's not comparable to the last time we came down to 63K. So it's not going to hold. 63K won't hold, everyone. Shit. But there's a big support here. Very big supports, like all through March, April. There's a lot of support at 63K, but just the volume that I'm seeing on the buys, I don't think it's going to hold. Why? Because the last time we retested 63, you can see 2 days ago when we came down to 63 on the 21st, look how much volume was buying that 63 dip. We had buys of, per hour, we had like 3,000 Bitcoin, 10,000 Bitcoin, 4,000 Bitcoin, 14,000 Bitcoin, 4,000 Bitcoin. Now we have 800 Bitcoin, 6,000 Bitcoin, 1,000 Bitcoin, 3,000 Bitcoin, 3,000 Bitcoin, 400 Bitcoin, 300. It's like half of that volume, or even less than 1/3 of the volume that was before. So this decent, it could still, right now, if Bitcoin pumps with a lot of volume, if we keep getting in the minute, if we keep getting huge volume coming in, maybe we get a pump out. But in my opinion, these two trades stand. 58K is where the trades get bigger. 63K, I expect a relief rally. But to be honest, I don't like the bounce that happened. I'm going to cancel my order. Canceling my 63K order. I don't like how weak that bounce was. It was terrible. That bounce was terrible. And the market's still going down on the alts. On this Bitcoin drop, alts are getting destroyed now as well. But what's interesting, alts don't drop that much anymore. It's like 2%, 3%. Alts don't really drop much anymore. But Pocket still did. Wow, Pocket free falling. World. See, it didn't drop as low. World came down the last time Bitcoin sold off to 63. World came down to $2.40. This time it went from $3 to $2.80. So the alts aren't dropping much anymore. They're starting to, you see, they're like starting to bottom out. They oversold too much. Like World went from, since I sold in March, World went from $12 down to $2.80. It's already super, they've been sold off so much, the altcoins. All the gains from the bull market got obliterated. Lucky we got out, everyone. Congratulations. 63, it would have activated my trade right now in Bitcoin. 63 is happening right now. We're under it. 62,900. Let's see how Bitcoin free falls right now. 62,900. Let's see how the market reacts. We just broke that 63K support. It would have activated those two trades, but I just canceled them. So I need to get this video out right now because a lot of you... I need to get it out so you can see, but it's fighting with that 63. How it reacts on 63 right now is very telling, but I canceled my 63 trade. I think 59 is where we're going just because the weakness in the bounce. I'm going to release this video right now, everyone. If you want to trade underneath the video, if you want to do what I'm doing and go underneath exchanges, the first one is all the exchanges. Bybit gives you a $30,000 bonus where I trade. Take all the courses to learn all this and join us in Telegram. You can find all the links at jamescryptoguru.com. I'm going to release this. I was going to do Ethereum, altcoins, etc. No time. I want to release this to see how Bitcoin reacts, and I cancelled my 63K orders. Love you all. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. I'll release it quickly. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. And if Bitcoin if Bitcoin drops a lot, I'm gonna pick up. If alts drop hard, if there's super panic in alts, it's time to be buying. But I don't think so. I think alts are gonna hold here, so I'm gonna try and pick up some good deals. But I'm already in to see how low Bitcoin, if Bitcoin holds 58k.